Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to talk about our Community Helpers unit. We've been having a lot of fun with this unit, and the children have been participating in a lot of imaginative play. I have done fewer crafts to give them more playtime, but we also have a lot of fun toys, and I'll show you the toys. I don't get anything back from any of these companies to show you these toys, so I can tell you exactly what I think of them, okay? But first I'll show you the puppets. I bought the rights to print these, and this one is from Live and Leb, and one of the good things about this pack is that since these are rectangles, they're really good for kids who are just starting to cut kind of well, but not super well, so they can cut out the rectangle. Some of my kids could cut out even the heads, maybe not perfectly, but they did it well enough. But then this other one has a lot more puppets to choose from, a bigger variety, but they're more detailed, so they're more difficult to cut out, so I have to cut out more. And this is Carrie Lutz, but I bought both of them, and you should pick what works best for you. There are other companies that have them, but I printed off the colored copy to make a sample of each one, but the children could pick, what colors they wanted to use. This week, we are going to be doing the chef and the veterinarian. And when we do the chef, we're actually, I got an idea from a chef because one of the parents, one of the children, well, actually two of the children, their parents are chefs. So I asked them for an easy idea that I could do with the kids. And we're actually going to make puppy chow and smoothies. So on chef day. And then on mail carrier day, I had pre-addressed envelopes for each of the kids, and then I had them choose one of them to write to, and they all wrote a letter, and I had them trace. I made the dots to write the name of their friend at the top of the page, and then they could do anything they wanted in the middle, depending on how old they are, and then they wrote their name at the bottom, with help or without help, depending. And we mailed it, and the kids were really excited to get things in the mail for themselves. We're going to do the vet this week, which will probably just play with my dogs. And we did firefighter, we did trash collector, and we did police officer. And whenever I did this brand, I would print out in color the detailed badges and the walkie-talkies and things like that, so that they could glue them on when they were done. Now, as far as books, at the library, and I'm sure this is at most libraries, you can get this packet of things about a theme. And I have this one for community helpers. I didn't use some of the things, but I used a lot of them. And it came with like a bunch of books. In fact, this one I need to get out because I'm going to use it tomorrow. And it came with this is a puzzle where you put together some community helpers. We've used that. And here are some felt people who are community helpers. And that all comes in this big old pack that you can get at the library. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we also picked out a few other books at the library. Actually, my daughter-in-law did it for me. Fire trucks. The kids just loved whenever I was reading it, even though it's like not a funny book. It's more of a learning book. They just loved it. And of course we made the sounds that the trucks make, because that's half the fun. Garbage trucks, if you hear a thumping, that's my dog. But a couple of the other books that came in the packet are Whose Hat Is This? They had fun. They were very good at guessing. Whose Tools Are These? And that's kind of fun. We've talked about that. Show Me Community Helpers. And then I bought this book on Amazon, The Berenstain Bears, Jobs Around Town, and they enjoyed that. Now, as far as songs and stuff, on my playlist for preschool, I have the videos, and I found a site that has little short 5-minute videos of a child imagining that they're a certain kind of profession, community helper, and that's been fun. I've been adding that as we go. Now, a toy that I had from way back when my kids were kids that I still have, plus I used it when I taught VIP Kid online, is I have these magnetic dolls, and they have jobs, like a construction guy, an artist, a doctor. I think the kids got some of these mixed up. And then some playful ones, a firefighter, a police officer, a knight, and then I also have the female one, and she can be a astronaut or a firefighter or a police officer or a artist or a Supergirl or a dancer. So there's all these different things they can use with the magnets, and they have really loved playing with that. That's Melissa and Doug. And then I bought the Melissa and Doug puppets. My kids haven't played with them as much, but I think it's partially because we've been making puppets. This they love, and they like to play with this, kind of incorporate it with just plain old magnet tiles. But this is, I got this on Amazon. Nesting and sorting vehicles. Okay, it's not. I wish that the boxes were a little more sturdy. Thankfully, they have survived my kids. They're a very hard cardboard, but they have all the different, the fire station and the school and the rubbish station and the police station, which I put that down here, the hospital, and the gas station. And then they have a car for each one, a special one for each one. I won't show you all of them. And then they have a worker dude for each one. So, and the worker, they're magnetic, so they can stay on top of their truck there. Not that you would ride your truck like that. But the kids have loved this toy. Let me just tell you that. And they've also just done a lot of the nesting part too. Like we've done different things where they've built the tower and they've taken it down, and we put them inside, and we put them away each day because I won't let them put them on the floor. and make them play it on the table that's about the height of their belly buttons so that they don't step on them. We've done sharing and stuff. And then another thing they love playing with is this Play-Doh garbage truck, which is really cool. You put little balls of garbage in here, and then when you go doot, 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 and they dump in. And then once you've done that a couple times, well, this is shut, you push it out, and a big compacted chunk of garbage comes out the back. I had bought this for my grandson, or else my daughter did. And I said, could we borrow that? And of course, my daughter-in-law let me. And then I just bought this, which is a big puzzle. And it's, I got it on Amazon too. And it's a really nice puzzle with all the, some community helpers. So we've had a lot of fun. They've done a lot of playing, and we're about to finish this up pretty soon because next is going to be St. Patrick's Day and Easter, and I already have a lot in the, thoughts for that. So I suggest that you speed my video up like to 1.5 times so that it goes faster. And I also hope that you'll hit like and maybe even put a comment, because I really like to get comments. Give me some ideas of what you did. I don't care. It's just kind of fun. Anyhow, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.